I've probably spent the last 10 years being an advocate of online recruitment. I spent 5 years from 2000 to 2005 traipsing around the country telling HR and recruiting organisations that they really should take all of their recruitment online.
Yeah.
I sat a couple of weeks ago at an event that you were running, which was a great workshop, and suddenly I realised that actually online recruitment as a candidate experience, because I hate the word process, actually doesn't necessarily suit certain communities that you represent.
Yeah.
So, simple question, what should and what do you think is best practice that aligns online recruitment with disabled best practice recruiting?
There are 2 points. Ideally, one, we would like there to be very clearly a phone number and a name of somebody that people can contact if they're having any difficulty whatsoever. And secondly, that there are alternative ways of approaching the job. So be that paper-based, be it that they can phone up, they can fax in, whatever, but there are different routes to the job.
Okay. I want to ask a slightly totally different question, but again, you and I have discussed this. One of the real challenges I find in disabled recruiting is in many other sectors you have very clearly defined media channels. If you wish to attract people from the Gujarati community or the Punjabi community or people from the Afro-Caribbean community, they're very defined
For sure.
media groups. One of the issues around disabilities, there are disabled sites, but disabled people actually get quite frightened to actually be identified with those sites unless they are overtly visually impaired. Social media I find quite fascinating. And there are groups all around Facebook and LinkedIn around disability. You and I have discussed this. Do you think that in the future, organisations that want to be proactive and involved in hiring from the disabled community can actually use and engage with social media as a way to build relationships that aren't necessarily led by I need to recruit you, but are led by I want to be engaged with your community?
For sure. The social media aspects, we've got a couple of companies, Cisco as a member for example, who are brilliant at this. They engage with the graduate marketplace. Instead of waiting for the milk rounds, they're actually talking to these people using social networking from the first year grads. So people are building up the expectation that they're doing their degree, they know what they need to get to go and work for Cisco, so everything starts channeling into that one employer. And Cisco and PwC is another fine example of that, are really good at doing that, and they are engaging with people at a very early stage.
Brilliant. So my final question, which has nothing to do with the disability market at all. Recruitment today has undergone a huge transformation. And you've been an MD of an IT recruitment consultancy. Would you ever become a recruiter again with everything that's going on out there?
I have to say, I was talking to one of my colleagues who's also an ex-recruiter. I miss making money. I miss being able to change what I earn by the success that I have. And the buzz of the sell, it is like a drug, and I do miss that big time. Having said that, recruitment companies, they need to become, I think, a lot more sensitive to the people that they're working with and who they're working for. And if there is a weather change like that, I'd certainly go back to it, yes.
Brilliant. Now, one final plug. We said it earlier on, the site URL again is
www.efd.org.uk.
And do you want to put I'll be putting a phone number in, but give me a phone number as well, that if anybody wants to actually look for membership.
Please do. It's 0207 089 2402.
Tracey, one, thank you so much for giving me the time to do the interview. Secondly, to anybody out there, I'm recommending organisations I know to get involved. We're going to be approaching a number of job boards about some very interesting initiatives we're planning to roll out. This is an area I felt passionate about for a long time, and I know Tracey does as well. There's a fantastic team here working to make a difference, so help us make a difference. Thank you for viewing.
Thank you.